As Montezuma County invests its resources in a new high school and courthouse, one group hopes to preserve the old. The Cortez Historic Preservation Board is working to designate Montezuma Avenue as the community's first historic district, and so far, 70% of the property owners have signed up to be a part of the designation. Montezuma Avenue is a treed block located 1 block north of Main Street. Like 3rd Avenue in Durango, Montezuma Avenue was built as the premier neighborhood for the new gentry of Cortez, Colorado. Cortez originally was established in 1886 by the Montezuma Valley Water Supply Company to house the men who were working on the elaborate series of aqueducts and ditches that would bring water from the Dolores River into the Montezuma Valley. M.J. Mack, an engineer with the water company, laid out the town on land owned by J.W. Hanna, the water company's president. Montezuma Avenue was supposed to have a canal running down the center of the boulevard, but the water never materialized. Nevertheless, Montezuma Avenue became known as the silk socking district of the Cortez leaders, and merchants began building their homes in the area. The formation of the historic district is part of an ongoing effort by the Cortez Historic Preservation Board to identify properties and building for designation to the city's historic register.
We are currently working with the residents here on Montezuma Avenue to create the first ever historic district in the city of Cortez. Several of the properties on Montezuma Avenue have been listed on the city register, and because there's a concentration of them down at this end of the street, we are asking the residents if they would like to be part of this district. It would be an honorary designation. It would bring together the neighborhood and highlight the significance of the history of Cortez and the fact that many of these properties have maintained very similarly to how they were constructed back in the 1890s and early 1900s.
In 2010, the city of Cortez received designation as a certified local government from the National Park Service. And since then, it has received 4 different grants through the Certified Local Government Program to survey more than 80 properties in the area for designation to the historical registers. The program is funded by the National Park Service, the U.S. Department of Interior, and the Colorado Historical Society. Historic Preservation Board member Chairman Linda Towell says that preserving the past in Montezuma County is important so that newcomers learn about the people and events that created the Montezuma County of today.
You know, Cortez is moving forward. The city is growing. We have lots of new residential areas, but it's very important to preserve the older ones, the ones that represent the initial heart of the city and the growth of the city. And I think that's what Montezuma Avenue represents to not only the people who own properties on this street, but to new people coming into town. We would like them to learn about the history of the new city that they are helping to build.
You can find out more about the Historic Preservation Board through the City of Cortez website at cityofcortez.com. Up next, new economic incentives by the Ute Mountain Ute Indian Tribe.